Welcome to Transformation TV. I'm Dr. Josh Axe. Today I'm going to be talking about something that's important for every person out there. So if you're a male, if you're a female, young, old, it doesn't matter. This is really, really important for you to listen to. And it's all about soy. Now, soy for years was touted as a health food, and more recently everyone's talking about how bad soy is for you. So you may be wondering yourself, hey, is it good? Is it bad? Should I be eating it, not eating it? I'm going to answer that question right now. I'm going to tell you soy can be good or it can be bad. It just really depends on the form of soy that you're getting. Now, I want to kind of go through a little bit of history of soy. Now, people in Japan have been eating soy for years, and it's had a lot of health benefits. But in 1995, that's when soy really got big here in America. And there was a company called Monsanto, and Monsanto started genetically modifying or genetically engineering soybeans. In 1997, 8% of soybeans were natural, they were normal. 8% were genetically modified. Now today, listen to this, in 2010, 93% of soybeans and our soy products out there are from genetically modified soybeans. And genetically modified means that they've taken the bean, they've transformed its normal physical properties. And actually, one of the things that happens in genetically modified food is they create their own pesticides. That way bugs can't go and eat them. But basically, think about that. If they're creating their own pesticides, you're getting pesticides in your body. You don't want that. And so genetically modified foods, that is one of the worst things you could ever put in your body. And again, almost every soybean product today out there, specifically if you're drinking something like soy milk or something like tofu, it's from genetically modified soybeans. You want to stay completely away from it. And a few other things that happens with soy, if soy is in its base, just its normal form, it's not going to have any negative side effects. But when you process soy and turn it into soy milk and you isolate it from all the other compounds in there, you get a lot of what are called phytoestrogens. And phytoestrogens have been linked to breast cancer. They've been linked to heart disease. But the biggest thing is cancer. And so it's going to increase your risk of cancer. Another thing to mention is I see a lot more young girls now getting more, having their menstrual cycle earlier. A lot of young boys now getting more feminine characteristics. And so it can actually mess with, if men, you especially want to stay away from it because it can actually lower your testosterone levels and increase your estrogen. If you're a guy, you're trying to put on muscle, get healthy, and just develop like you should, you want to stay completely away from processed soy products like soy milk. And also to mention this, they're starting to see now that these infant soy formulas are really bad for babies because actually a recent study by a guy named Dr. Joseph Mercola, he posted a study that said that if a kid is drinking soy milk formula, it's like taking 10 birth control pills. Now think about that. Do you really want your child taking something that's equivalent to 10 birth control pills with getting all that estrogen, all those phytoestrogens in the soy milk? And I think not, and that's why I recommend, hey, if you're doing soy formula, I know for myself, I have most of my patients doing raw milk formulas like raw cow's milk. Goat's milk is another good formula, also using egg yolks. But there's a lot of other good formulas out there that you can replace with, or you can go to realmilk.com. They have natural formulas on there, which are great for your kids as well. Now let me talk about how soy can actually be good for you. If you take a soybean and you ferment it, it actually has a lot of health benefits. There's actually several things that they do in Japan. They have something called Natto, and that's made from fermented soybeans, as well as miso soup and tempeh. Those are all fermented soy products, which have loads of health benefits. They've actually been shown to prevent cancer, help reverse heart disease. They have a lot of benefits of anti-aging, and it's been shown to have great benefits for your digestion and boosting your immune system. Here's what happens. If you take a soybean and ferment it, it creates what's called a good bacteria, and that good bacteria, those probiotics, are going to help boost your health. And so in something like Natto, you're getting all the good protein from the soybean, plus you're getting all that good bacteria and all those good probiotics. So you want to stay away from things like the soy milk, okay? So get the soy milk out of your diet, get the processed soy proteins out, soy formulas, anything regular soy, genetically modified soy you want to stay away from, and replace it with the good soy products like Natto, tempeh, and miso soup. You can get that good fermented soy that has a lot of good benefits. Also, one more thing about the Natto, the fermented soy, Natto contains something called vitamin K2, which is going to be the new vitamin D. You'll see it coming up here in years. It's so important for building your bone density. Actually, that vitamin K is the glue that holds your bones together. And it's also great for preventing cancer, for actually blood flow, to prevent blood clotting. So many good benefits of the Natto there. But again, get rid of the soy milk. If you want to do some milk replacements, almond milk, coconut milk are great replacements. And even hemp milk is another good replacement. But again, scrap the soy stuff. Do fermented soy if you're going to do soy, and you're going to be a lot healthier because of it.